Hi everyone, welcome to Pilates. I have sneakers on today and I just wanted to let you know that an easy way to add a little bit of extra ab work and leg work is by just wearing sneakers because it adds a tiny little bit of weight. So that's just an option for you today if you want to throw on your sneakers. Otherwise you don't need any props and we're going to get started. So you're just going to take a seat, hands on your shins, shoulders rolling down and back. We're just going to try to pull our spine to become nice and long. So you can use your hands to assist that if you need to. And take a nice big inhale, relax your shoulders. And then exhale, we're going to round the back, rolling halfway down. Inhale, sit tall. You can do hands on the backs of the knees as well. Exhale, halfway back. Inhale, sit tall. Just taking a little bit of time here to warm up through our spine. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders and inhale. And on this next one, we're going to finish that roll down all the way onto the mat. So readjust as needed and the head comes down. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to reverse that roll up. So instead of our curl back, we're going to curl up with our pelvis lifting up off the floor into a bridge and curling down nice and slow. Still taking that time to warm up through the back here, curling up. Bum comes up into a bridge. Arms are long by the sides. Exhale, roll down. So today's Pilates class is just going to be a moderate paced class, and I hope you enjoy. Roll it on down. Let's do one last one here. Exhale, peel and lift. And exhale to roll down. Now just take your arms out to the sides. Lift your legs up, bring your feet together, knees over hips. We're going to let our knees rock to one side, not all the way to the floor. Exhale, back up. Inhale over. Exhale, back up. And anytime our feet are in the air in this class, you're going to feel that extra weight from your shoes if you're wearing them. And this would be one of them. Inhale over and exhale up and over and up, stretching at the back here. Last one, over and up. Good, now take one knee in, one leg out long, resting on the floor. And just give this top leg a little circle, starting with our knee bent. And then straighten the leg and circle the leg straight. Hands can be a little bit out to the side for balance. And we reverse the circle after 3 and 2 and 1, and then switch the legs. Opposite leg out. We'll start with our little knee stirs with the knees squeezed in towards us. Good, and one more. And then stretch the leg up straight, circle here, 3 and 2 and 1, reverse circle, 3 and 2 and 1. Nice work. All right, use that leg to roll you up. We're just going to do a little spine twist and then our warm-up is complete. So sitting with the legs crossed or legs out straight, however you feel comfortable. Arms to the side, palms facing forward, and we rotate to one side. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Center, other side, 3, 2, 1. Center, get a little taller, taller, taller. I'll not sing for you today. 2, 1, and center. Let's do one more each side. 3, 2, 1, and center. Last one. 3, 2, 1. center, and hands come down. All right, let's flip on to our hands and knees here. And we're gonna take our wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Take your left hand to your forehead. We're gonna push our right hand into the mat, rotate, extend up, and then bring that elbow down towards your thumb. So touch elbow to thumb, or whatever kind of range you can get, and then rotate, lift. So we've got some rotation through our spine here, and a little bit of shoulder work for that supporting arm. Elbow to thumb, and lift, and down, and lift. One more, down, and lift. Nice job. Take it to the other side. Rotate, elbow to thumb, and up, down, and up. Nice work. Rotate, lift, and last two, and lift, and last one, and lift. Nice job. Take your hands back underneath you. We're gonna round the back and stretch out any kinks, any tight spots here. Rounding the back and lengthening out, lifting your head and chest. Exhale, round and lengthen. And on this next one, round the back, tuck your toes, lift the knees up. Nice and high here for a down dog. You can pump your heels. That feels good. Nice job. Now we're going to step forward towards our hands. 1, 2, roll on up. All right, let's do some standing work here today. So we're going to take our feet about shoulder distance or hip distance apart, hands at the chest. We're going to sink down low into a squat, drive the heels to stand up. Inhale and exhale. So we really want to focus here on that hip range. So you can pretend you're cracking a pencil right at your hip joint to get that deep crease in your hips. And we want to try not to go down with a flat back or a rounded back like that. We want to kind of stick the bum out, reaching your sit bones wide like peacock feathers. Down and up, down and up. Nice job. Now let's add, as we come up, a side kick, staying on one side. Good, that's 9, 8, 7, still getting low each time, 6, pressing your hands together, 5, 4, getting that little tiny extra work with the sneaker on. It's such a small amount, but you know what? It's more than nothing, right? Last one. Good. Now, instead of going to the other side, let's take it into a side lunge, tap lift. Side lunge, tap lift. Take your arms out and in. Out and in. Reach, pull. The knee isn't passing the toes here. Pull, reach, pull. Just getting a little heart rate elevation here. Getting out of our normal zone. Over and up. Last one. Over and up. Nice job. A little bit of space to your other side now for our squat and side leg lift. Squat, side leg lift. This is 8. Drive up. 7 and 6. Chest is lifted. 5, 4. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Now take it over into that side lunge. Tap in. You can open, close, open, close. Good. That's 8, 7, 6. I'm just realizing that my shirt matches my sneakers. That's kind of fun. It's fun when we accidentally match ourselves. Good, last 2. And last 1. All right, nice job. Let's take it into a turnout. So toes are rotated out, hands at chest, we drop down, not rotate, we go down and hold. 3, 2, 1, and then stretch, hands down. 3, 2, 1, stretch up. 3, knees wide. 2, 1, reach. 3, 2, 1. Again, trying to get into a nice deep range, but listening to your body. And stretch. 3, 2, 1, because we're not only just strengthening our muscles here, we're actually bringing mobility into them, into the joints. 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. 3, 2, 1. Nice big stretch up. Good job. You can rotate your toes in. We'll just take a little side stretch over and other side over and up. Nice work. All right, just a little bit of standing work today, and now we're going to come on down to the mat. So work your way down onto your side, and we have our bottom knee bent, and if possible, you're up on your elbow here, because we're going to be doing a little bit of shoulder stabilizing. So if that's too much, if it becomes too much at any time, just lie straight down on your side. The leg is lifted. So again, this is where the sneaker adds a tiny bit of weight, almost like wearing an ankle weight. Okay, so we're just going to start to pulse that leg up. Just consistently here. Going for about 20 to 30 total. Little leg lifts. And meanwhile, we're sending that shoulder down, we're keeping the neck long, and the tummy pulled in tight. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now, rotate the toes to the ceiling. Little pulses here. So now we're getting into the hip flexors a little bit more. Good. Little lifts. Sending that shoulder down. Nice job. Little pumps. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rotate the toes down. Heel is pointed up. And same thing here. So this one probably feels the most awkward. It's almost like you're going just slightly back on a tiny little angle. Good, you're still checking in. Core is tight, shoulder is down. Good. This one hurts the most. And we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the hips are nice and awake. Bring your knees together, heels in line with your bottom. We're gonna roll back on the cushy part of our bum, and you can take your legs out straight, down, rotate forward. If that's too much for you, you can just lift that outer leg out, in, down. Okay, so 10 of those. Rotate, stretch, bend, bend. And if you want a little bit more, don't let your feet touch the floor. Okay, out, out, in, out, out, in. It's quite a bit harder without the feet touching the floor. Woo, out, out, in. We're almost there. Good job. 3 more, out, extend, in. Last 2, reach, in. Last 1, reach, in. Very good. Now before we do the other side, just take your top leg straight. Bottom knee comes back about underneath your top knee. And we're gonna lift up into a little side plank here. So lifting, holding, arms straight above the shoulder. You can stay here with the bottom knee down, or you can go ahead and straighten that bottom knee. 12 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Awesome work. Take your feet apart and just side stretch over here. Great job, everyone. Let's do the other side. So up on your elbow if possible. Bottom knee is bent. Top leg is straight. We start with a parallel little leg lift. Just up, little fast leg beats. And up, up. Checking on that bottom shoulder, sending it down, lifting through the bottom waistline, and staying long through the spine. Nice job. Good, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rotate the toes to face the ceiling and still pumping the leg up, 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 up. Check in. How's that shoulder doing? If you're getting tension, you can just lie straight down on your side for the rest of these. We want to try to keep it pretty calm through the neck. Good, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now rotate the toes down. The heel is slightly lifted, and that's a little push back. Back and up, 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 up. Woo, this side's getting me. Nice job, everyone. Keep on keeping on. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, so tough. All right, so bring your knees together. Your heels are about in line with your bottom. We roll back on the cushy part of our bum, and you extend either two legs or that top leg. Roll back and back, and your feet can come down each time, or they stay lifted for 10. Here we go. Roll back. 10 and forward. Roll back. 9 and forward, not too fast. 8 and forward. You can always add a little reach. And forward and stretch. Ooh, a little too far on that one. Forward. Here I go through the screen. And forward. And 4 more here. Let's reach out and control. And 3. Control. I'm going a little back too far. 2 and forward. Last one and forward. Woo, nice job. Top leg goes straight. You can keep your bottom knee down, just pull it back a little bit farther, or go ahead and straighten both legs to lift up into a side plank here. Elbow beneath your shoulder, top arm reaching. We're holding another 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Ooh, I need a little neck stretch after that one. Taking it over to the other side, letting your ear just gently rest towards your shoulder. Nice little breath in and out. Nice work. Let's just do a little neck circle here. Being on that side for a while can become hard on the neck, so just relax your shoulders. Your shoulders are right over your ribs. And just take your ear over to one side, around and up, over to the other side, and up. Nice and slow. Maybe just hold that ear to one side. We're not done, by the way. I'm just adding a little stretch in here. And then over to the other side. Nice work. All right, come on down onto your back, lying down with control. Okay, we're going into some toe taps here. So I want you to tighten your belly in. Take your arms out to the sides, just a little bit. Lift your legs up, 1, 2. So let's do heel taps. Feet are flexed. We're gonna lower one heel down to the mat, pull it back up. Now, if this is too easy for you and you're ready for a little bit more, straighten that leg out and in. Straighten and pull. That weight on your feet, adding a little extra work. Good. Now, if you want, you can take your hands behind your head, interlace, curl up and hold. Exhale, reach, bend, reach, and bend. Keep that going. Keep your core pulled in tight. Good. And pull. Last 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now reach your hands around past your bum. Double heel drops and lift. Okay, so that's option 1. Or legs straighten and bend. You can also take your hands behind your head if your neck needs it. Stretch and bend, stretch and bend. 5 more. Reach, belly tight. 4, 3, good job. 2, squeeze the legs tight. And 1, go ahead and give yourself a big hug here. Lower your head down and rock it out side to side. Nice work, everyone. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of plank work. So if you need to modify your planks, you can do them up off your couch, counter, chair, whatever works. And for anyone with wrist issues, you can always do them down on your elbows. So I'm gonna go on the elbows today, bringing the hands together, bringing the feet hip distance apart, stepping out, out. Bum not too high, not too low. We've got our abdominals wrapped in and around like a tight corset. And we're breathing and holding. Good job. We're going a little bit longer. Just do your best. Get in the zone. Shoulders down and strong. Belly wrapped in tight. Nice job. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job. Drop those knees. Sit back, bum to heels, little shell stretch. Now, we've got more. So you can choose whatever position you were in before, or you can change things up if you want to make them a little harder. We're doing a single leg lift. So walk yourself out into your plank. 1, 2. Bum not too high, not too low. We're gonna do a leg lift with 3 pulses. So it's 3, 2, 1, replace. 3, 2, 1, replace. Alternating each time. 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1. You can always just leave both feet on the floor if that's too much. 1, and down. 3, 2, 1. Time to smile. 3, 2, 1. Press out of those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. 2 more, 2 more. You can do it. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and rest right down on your belly. If you were up on a higher surface, come on down onto your belly. We're gonna do some back extension here. So we are already in our position with our elbows right underneath our shoulders. Shoulders rolling back, chest lifting up. We've got a little bum kick here. So you're gonna bring right heel to bum, kick. 3, 2, 1, stretch. Switch sides, stretch. 3, 2, 1, stretch, kick. 2, 1, stretch, kick. Good, the foot is flexed as we kick. If the pulsing bothers your knees, just take out that pulse and just do a bum squeeze, heel to bum, and out. 3, 2, 1, and out. Working those hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. We're working our spinal extensors, a little bit of shoulders. Your tummy's in tight. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take a stretch. So put your forearm so that it's parallel with your collarbones, and then reach back with your opposite hand to give your leg a little pull. Now you can be up high, or you can work your way down low for a nice quad stretch. Make sure here that you're anchoring your pubic bone down into the mat to get the full effect of that stretch. Breathing in, and then switching to the other side. So you're either up a little higher, or you're down lower for a deeper stretch. Pubic bone pressing into the mat. Nice job. And release. And we're gonna do a little push up here, so tighten your belly, tuck your toes, elbows in by your sides. Push up. Good. Down dog stretch. Sit bones high. Come back to a plank. Lower the knees, lower the body, okay? So that's our move. We tuck the toes, we do a push-up, knees can be up or down, and then lift. Down dog stretch. Forward, knees can be up or down as we lower all the way to the mat, untuck the toes. Good, again, knees up or down, up to you. Push up, knees lift, press, stretch, and forward, and down. 3 more. Tuck the toes, lift, press up. Enjoy that for a moment. Come down and down. 2 more. Tuck those toes, lift up, stretch up. Forward, knees down, lower down. Last one. Press up, lift up, hold right here.
Good, enjoy that stretch. Pressing your heels down to the mat. Now walk your hands towards your feet, bending the knees, walk it in, drop the heels, roll yourself up.
Nice job. We're gonna do a little front lunge here now that we're up at the top of our mat. So if you don't like front lunges, if they bother your knees, feel free to stand at the top of your mat and do a reverse lunge instead, okay? So here we go. We're gonna take a nice big step forward, drop that knee down, and switch. Good. Your knee does not have to touch the floor if that is not in your books today. Drop and lift. Alternate the arms like you're running. Good. Nice job. So you really have to push off that front leg. Whoops. Almost lost my balance there. Through the screen I go again. The neighbors will be in for a little surprise. Nice job. Shoulders stay over hips. You got it. I can't look at the camera. I'm just gonna look straight ahead for the balance. And I recommend you do the same. Good. 5 more, each leg. 5, 4, knee not passing toes. 3, you got it. 2, 1, and 1. Awesome work. All right, let's stretch things out here. So take your feet wide, toes straight ahead. We reach down, palms to mat, or fingertips to mat, whatever you can get. Relax your shoulders here. I'm just losing hair left, right, and center on my mat because it's not in a ponytail. And take a nice big breath and roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back. All right, I hope you enjoyed that class. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.